Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Saturday night, let's do an episode of UFO News. We haven't done that in a while. I just got done watching the big interview, been waiting all week for this, on Newsnation with Ross Coulthart and this guy Jake Barber, who was a special ops helicopter pilot in a retrieval team where they would retrieve stuff that's being tested, secret aircraft, and also, he claims, UFOs, now termed UAPs. So let me just give you a quick review, my reaction, I guess, to what I just witnessed. These are the main points. This guy Jake Barber says that he retrieved an egg-shaped UFO. Looked like it was white metallic material, no seams, no means of propulsion, no wings, nothing. And they have footage, which is probably the best UFO footage that's ever been seen, of a very crisp and clear image. It's not blurry or anything, of a downward view looking down the line of a helicopter that is airdropping or very carefully resting down this egg, and the egg just looks like an egg. And this is military footage. The egg is supposed to be about 20 feet long or so, size of a big SUV. So the footage is pretty convincing, particularly since it's military footage. The helicopter pilot then goes on to describe, as he approached flying in, he felt like he was possessed, like an energy, an external force of some kind entered him, and that it was kind of feminine energy, and he took it to being spiritual, possibly it could be God. He said it was he was overwhelmed by emotion. He said the emotions were of beauty, sadness, love, and happiness, all combined. He said he started crying. He still was able to accomplish the mission. Now this is where it got weird. I was believing everything up until this point. They got the video, they got all this testimony. I was buying it up until this point. And then he goes into this whole idea of psionics, and he said that the U.S. military has a special ops psionic team, which is, if you don't know, just a bunch of remote viewing and psychic guys. And think of an episode of South Park, people dressed up like wizards out in a park LARPing, going, no, 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 no. It's a bunch of idiot shit, man. That stuff's not true. It's been debunked, and I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. That was when I was just like, oh, not you two. This guy Lou Elizondo, who came out, he was talking about this same stuff, about remote viewing, how they think this is real. This has never been proven. There's never been a case ever in the history of ever, where somebody has remote viewed. This is nonsense, poppycock, as they say. At least that's what I think, and that's what most all science, legitimate science in the world thinks. But he goes into it and says, not only is it real, but the government has a team of these people, and they're remote viewing, contacting, interacting with some sort of aliens, and that they can call forth these spaceships. And then they get into the same stuff that Dr. Stephen Greer, who did the Disclosure Project back in the 90s, and that was really awesome. And then he kind of turned his whole UFO thing into a business, and he ended up becoming like this self-proclaimed cult member, and he thinks that he can call forth these aliens, and he brings people for a lot of money out into the desert and tries to call forth whatever his little psychic powers are he thinks he has. And then people, idiots, gullible people, sitting there with their cameras are like, well, I think I saw one. So this guy starts talking about that crap as if the military is legitimately doing this. Now, Lou Elizondo mentioned the same thing. Both these guys are special ops military dudes. I think it's a bunch of crap. I'm highly suspicious of all of this. I don't know. That's my reaction. The video of the Newsnation interview isn't even up on YouTube yet. I just got done watching it on their channel. I'm sure it'll be up very shortly, and you can go watch it for yourself. Tell me what you think. Thanks.